Another hour or two, hour with you. Why you bother me when you know you don't want me? Why you bother me when you know you got a woman? Why you hit me when you know?
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shayla Dior, and I'm back with another video. Today is August 2nd. What I want to tell y'all is put God first. I hope just this month bring more posterity, good energy, and just lead me in the right path. And lead my family in the right path. But today, before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. The video is not going to be that long because I just don't want it to be that long. I know when people like listen to story times, I don't know if it's just me. I really don't like listening for a long time. Like I might stop the video. So I'm just gonna give y'all a quick rundown on how I got kicked out of school at 6th grade, y'all. Like this is real, for real. This is like real. So before we get to the video, y'all can pause this video, go get some chips, juice, ice cream, whatever y'all gonna go get, and we're gonna get into this video because this is real. Okay, so one year I was in school and I was labeled as like the bad girl. Like nobody didn't want nobody to hang around me because they always say I'm bad influence, like bad influence. But people that was around me want to be around me because I just had good energy. But I guess I always got in trouble in school, so the principal, which her fake phony ass, I do not like this bitch. She was always tell people, mom was like, don't have her around kids, she's bad influence, because I got in trouble the most. One thing about me is I don't like when people like yell at me, like in these schools, middle schools. I don't know if they do it anymore, but I feel like I got treated wrong. Like I ain't like that shit. Like I know I always respected my elders and my in adults, but it was at certain points when teachers would yell at you, grab your arm. Like it could be times when I don't even know a problem and I ask a problem and the bitch don't want to help me. So now I'm mad. And I was one of them kids in school, like if I asked for help and the teacher like backed me up, I would get mad and I wouldn't even want to do my work no more. So that was big on me. Like they used to always tell my mama that. So anyways, as y'all know, the principal labeled me as a bad influence to everybody's mama. But in school, they called me the pop, like the pop boss, like of the grade that I was in. Like everybody looked up to me and shit like that. I don't know why I was just myself, but one day, I don't remember what happened that morning because this was a while ago. So one day we in school or whatever, and the day going by. So then we go to gym. So I'm gonna just make up some names because I'm not giving no motherfucker no clout in this video, or they try to say, "Oh, she's talking about me." No, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna say A, B, and C. So A is my friend, B is my other friend, and C is a boy, and C is a boy. So I'm playing. Me and my friends walking around the gym playing and shit all like that. When when it's time for us to play and shit. So my school, they had like a field trip there. So other schools came to our school and they, I guess it was like a assembly. I don't even know what it was called. It was called the what's that called? They had a show, like a theater show. So one sec, y'all, cause this thing. Okay, okay, I'm back. So basically, my school, they had a theater show. So that's when like our class or the school was not invited to the theater show. They was just doing field trips there. That was just so weird to me. I know, right? So we in gym. It's like the whole motherfucking class yelling by the door. I don't know if y'all did this, but like, okay, I went to Allen Taylor. I'm talking about Allen Taylor. I went to Allen Taylor. So Allen Taylor in that district, it's what's the other school? Curtis. I can't even think of the other schools. Okay, I had to stop the video because I want to like let y'all know the exact school I was talking about. So the schools that was around was Curtis, Metcalf, and Lavazo. Curtis was there. Like, I think Curtis like 4 blocks. That don't even matter, but Curtis like 6 blocks from Allen Taylor. So they was there, whatever. And I guess it was all us. It was like my whole classroom at the motherfucking door. So that's when we yelling like "fuck y'all school" and shit like that, because back then, like, we was everybody like the schools used to be into it. Like, what school you from and shit like that. We was like "fuck y'all school" and all that shit. I don't know how that shit started, like why it came to like "fuck y'all school," but we was yelling like "why y'all not our school, fuck y'all" and shit like that. And it was a lady right there. I don't remember her face, but we thinking they students. I know some of them were students because the girl that I got a tour with, she was right there. And I'm looking like, this bitch quiet the whole time, you know? So everybody yelling out, "fuck y'all school" from the gym door. So that's when, you know, some people was saying shit back like "fuck y'all" and all that. So it's gonna be a bride fight. And y'all know that they at our school, like, you know, just have on the field trip at our school. So that's when the principal, my principal, she came to the gym. She only pulled me out and this other boy out. I call him C. She pulled me and him out because they always try to make it seem like we was the bad persons. Like I told y'all before, like I have friends that told me like they can't be my friend because their mama said the principal said that I was bad influenced. So that shit was weird to me. Like, y'all hoes want to be around me, but I'm bad influenced. So my principal pulled me and C out. Me and him start arguing in the office saying, "fuck, you know, we just treating each other. Finna get into it. We finna squat up, and I'm finna squat up with a boy." I didn't even give no fuck, like real talk. Like, y'all, I did not care. Like, me looking back on this, like, it was petty and shit like that. I regret it, but at that moment, I'm treating every fucking body like, you not talking to me, bro. Like, you not talking to me. So me and him arguing back and forth. So at that moment, I'm thinking we finna get a suspended, you know, suspended type shit. So they like, y'all finna get kicked out and shit like that. So when they said I'm finna get kicked out, I went to 100. I went off, like, I'm finna get kicked out. Y'all, I got kicked out of school. I'm begging the principal. I don't even cry. Like, she was like, "Why Shayla, she don't show her weakness. Now she want to cry and shit like that." So I'm like, "Please don't kick me out," and all that. She was like, "I had enough with you. You always get in trouble. You talk back and all this other stuff." She just bringing up all this stuff. So I'm mad, y'all. Like, mad, y'all. They always saying I'm bad influence. Like, bitch, is you cool? So that's when I'm crying and shit. And this the point that's finna blow me, like, bitch. So she started calling my grandma, calling my mama. And matter of fact, she called my grandma first because my mama was a busy woman. Like, she was always at work. So I was with my grandma most of the time and shit like that. So she called my grandma yelling on the phone, like, she finna get in trouble and all this and all that. So imagine, I'm already getting kicked out, I'm crying and shit like that. So they put me in matter of fact, they put me in detention till somebody came to pick me up. Remind you, nobody never came. I had to wait till 3:45 to get out of school, like with the rest of the school, y'all. And then I'm just blue in there like this whole time. We couldn't fucking leave the room. I had to pee bad. Like, see, he left like in the midst of us being in detention. They had to separate us. He was outside the door and I was inside because me and him was getting into it. Like, they trying to blame him. You know, I ain't like that. Like, they try to just blame it all on me. Like, everybody was saying stuff. Even the lady from the school, she just pointed me out. She pointed me out, but she didn't point nobody else out. She didn't, y'all. This lady, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. The lady, I don't know if she was a principal at the school, but she just pointed me out. Like, I didn't like that. She pointed me out when all this was at the door. So, all that. So, I'm blue, y'all. Like, I am blue because I'm looking like I'm not the only one that said nothing. So, everybody started coming to me, like, word around the school, like, "Shelly got kicked out. Shelly got kicked out." So, people walking past the room like, "Shelly got kicked out," and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, and all that. I'm really mad because I'm like, I'm hurt because I'm not gonna go to the school no more. Like, I've been going to the school since second fucking grade. Like, I know everybody in this motherfucker, like, for real, for real. So I was hurt. Y'all, that's just the craziest story ever. Like, I regret that. To anybody that's doing, like, bad in school, change y'all mindset because, like, getting kicked out going to another school is not that, for real. And then I had to go to another school. I was just, like, so heartbroken. Had to meet new people, and it was different for me, like, yeah, I just hope y'all understand the story because it was just crazy, like, for real. But anyways, y'all can like this video, comment, and what y'all want to see next.